Hi, Cynthia. We were asked to review each other's proposals based upon the clarity of the research problem, thoroughness of the review of existing literature, and grammatical accuracy. Your proposal sounds like a wonderfully enriching and valuable project to do with your students. First, you have provided us the definition of the specific technique which is to be studied, digital storytelling, and have done so according to Cresswell using accepted language available in the research literature when it first appeared, where it clarifies and sets the foundation for the reader to understand the research problem and the hypothesis, and you use it consistently throughout. Your grammar had few, if any, errors, and the APA style was used correctly. The purpose and value of the study were clearly stated, and the findings, when published, should add evidentiary material to the existing literature. Performance anxiety is implied as the problem, which exists in the regular classroom, as this is the barrier to students' growth in the area of emotional literacy. Anxiety over academic performance impedes students' emotional self-expression and the growth and development of emotional literacy. This problem can be mitigated in a school library setting with the use of digital storytelling. My understanding of what specifically you will be observing is any improvement in the student's ability to identify and articulate their own emotions through their answers on a questionnaire administered before and after participating in a digital storytelling project in a creative, informal, supportive library environment. This would constitute a quantitative analysis because what is being measured is the increase in development of new emotional literacy skills. This type of proposal follows the model of an introduction and literature review, method, results, and discussion. I'm interested in specifics as to what will be measured and how the findings will be presented. Since the nature of the assignment is subjective and personal, will students be informed of the study? And will they be separated by grade level for the purpose of collecting the data? How will you measure any improvement in literacy? Is giving more detail evidence of having gained skill in the vocabulary of emotional intelligence? More specifics on the logistics of the method you will use for data collection and analysis may lend more credibility to the study. Some emotional inventory tools exist which could be mitigated by the school librarian as an intermediary for those students that struggle with written English. You mentioned that digital storytelling is also correlated with academic performance. It would be interesting to compare 5th grade English language arts scores before and after this lesson, as this is when other writing genres are beginning to be explored, as well as the scores in other subjects which require problem solving, like math, technology, and science. You did make it clear in your literature review that there exists scant literature about emotional literacy techniques used in elementary school libraries because the literature focused on the area of digital storytelling in the classroom with elementary school age students, or in the library for older students. You will be exploring the use of the technique early on. This gives your particular study more value by being about a topic which has been explored but is in need of further research. Some of the statistical results of these studies, which were related studies but which you ruled out, might be mentioned in the introductory paragraph as concrete evidence of the value of the technique. There exists a lack of studies on the effectiveness of the use of bibliotherapy and social emotional learning (SEL) techniques in elementary school libraries because young children lack the ability to be formally questioned until a certain age. The research is interdisciplinary. I mean, it's not limited in publication to school library scholarly journals. The results are not easily quantifiable, and the techniques have not been implemented on the wide enough scale, and no theoretical framework exists to test their effectiveness. I believe all these issues can be resolved by the findings of your study. And it has been a pleasure having this opportunity to participate in this assignment along with you. And I want to thank you for all of your continued feedback in class.